Hello, this is Unknown Boy Cat, and welcome back to another SNKRX video. Last video, I was able to beat the game on video, beating New Game Plus 1, and now unlocking New Game Plus 2. My goal for this video now is to beat New Game Plus 2 with a different class than I used last time. Last time, if you remember, if you saw that video, I used Rangers, and it went pretty good. I was able to easily kill the last boss and unlock next New Game Plus. But now I'm planning on using something different. Something like maybe builders, cursors, or like the little hive units. The reason why I say those is because I don't really want to use something like a rogue or a mage, because those are pretty similar to the Rangers I used last time. So I want to use something different this time. Though I will eventually go back to those when I get to the next New Game Plus later. So what do we have today? Literally what I was saying, two things I was saying, a cursor and a swarmer. Perfect start. Curses 8 nearby enemies for 6 seconds or at least 2 critters on death. Not an amazing starting unit considering it requires the units to die, but you know, it helps start off the build. So I guess we're going to go for a swarmer build or maybe a cursor build this video. So I'm going to have to kill the enemies with melee hits considering we have a cursor. Boom, arena clear. Anything good? Unfortunately, I did not get any units to really help. So I think I'm going to have, usually I don't want to buy stuff from other classes that don't fit unless I absolutely have to, but considering this unit can't kill stuff on its own, it has to have stuff die to release the critters. I have to get like one thing to buff it up. So I'll just get like one random vagrant to help it for now. I'll sell it later once I get more swarmers or cursors, depending on which build I go for. Because right now, technically, I can go for either. Because the person I have, you know, is both a cursor and a swarmer. So I can either go for both, just depending on what I get lucky enough to get. If I get swarm units, I'll get a swarm build. Get cursor units, I get curse. I'll go for a cursor build. It's gonna be up to luck on which build I do today. Hopefully it's a swarmer build though, because I love some of the swarmer builds. Swarm builds are like the funniest because you get to see these little orange guys just running around the map making these like stupid little sounds. But it seems we're not gonna have either yet, considering I have not gotten any more yet. Just a merchant. Going around in a circle. In a circle. Melee these guys real quick. Ooh, I lost my swarmer. That was unfortunate. I shouldn't have been meleeing them so much. Guess I have to use only the explorer for now. The vagrant. That's it. And he does not do much damage, so this is gonna be slow. I'm gonna have to like try to get his like little psyker orb to like run into the enemies to do a bit more damage. A little orb that goes around him. Yeah, it's gonna be a bit of a slow clear this time. I should not have let the swarmer die. There was no reason to melee the enemies right now. But, you know, sometimes we make mistakes. As long as it doesn't end the video and end the run, it's okay. I'll survive. Even if it takes 10 years to beat this wave. Ooh, that's a lot of damage. No, my merchant. He's the most important piece of the thing. He does so much damage, definitely. He's so important. Okay, luckily this wave. Actually, this wave's kind of big. I was going to say, luckily it's kind of small, but it's actually kind of sizable. So I'm going to have to slowly whittle it down again. It's lucky that this guy, since he's a psychic, he also has his little orb plus his main attack. Because if he just had his like main attack where he shoots his projectile, it would be super, even slower than it is now to clear through this wave. And that's a clear. That's a clear. Arena clear. Hopefully I get something this time. explosive arrow. Enemies take extra damage when cursed. I don't think I'll take this. I guess maybe we're going to go for a curse build considering I had that thing. Considering that I got a curse power up, we're going to go for a curse build today, it seems. Magician, Vagrant, Witch. None of these are stuff I need, so guess we're gonna wait till later to get something. I really hope I can get a cursor soon, or a swarmer, or something. Actually, I was saying whether or not am I going to do a curse build or am I going to do a swarmer build. Technically, I could probably do both considering I'm on New Game 2, which means I have 9 units that I can hold in my stake. So I might be able to do like both of the builds at the same time. Like not fully both of them. I'm not going to have like every swarmer and every cursor at the same time. But I can probably have like every cursor and then most of like every swarmer. Do I want a cleric to like help in case I take damage? Yeah, I'll take a cleric as well. Even though it loses me a bit of interest. Unfortunately, still no new cursors or swarmers, so we're gonna be doing this the slow way still. Luckily, thanks to that perk I got, whenever my swarmer guy actually does damage without killing the units, because now, even though his curse ability isn't supposed to by default do damage to units, because of that hex touch perk, now whenever he curses units, they actually take damage as well, which is very useful. Since he can curse a bunch of units at once, so you have a bunch of units taking damage. Plus, if I upgrade the perk, they'll take even more damage. Please heal. My cleric is... not cleric. Cleric is pretty low in health. Arena clear. Any others? Nope, I still somehow don't have any. That's kind of sad. So sad. Oh, once again, another wave without neither a cursor nor swarmer to add to my party. And I'm on the elite battle. How quickly will this build be able to kill the first boss? That's kind of like the true test of like how strong your build is. Well, that or in the second boss, because technically sometimes a build can take a bit of time to set up, so sometimes like the first boss might not be like a great test of how strong your build is. So maybe like the second boss can be like a good test of like, can your build survive? Like if you can't kill the second boss in like a good amount of time, your build's kind of like not doing very well. Like first boss is kind of okay if you can't kill it super quickly, because you know sometimes in the first few levels you might just get unlucky not to get units that fit the build like I have. I literally only have a single cursor, but it's fine. Though technically I was okay lucky, because even though I haven't got any more units that are cursors, only have a single cursor, I do have a perk that helps the cursor, so I guess I'm not lucky. Never mind. Scrap all that. Scrap everything I just said there. Scrap it all, because I just lost. So, guess we're going to be restarting the run, and that's not going to be a cleric build. I'm not doing a psychic run. Those are annoying. Okay, I guess it's going to be a warrior build today with a merchant. It seems today's not the day of the swarmer build. Today is the day of the warrior build. Which means I'm gonna have to begin up real close and personal with all the enemy units then. Also, because of that, I probably want to definitely get like a good amount of healers to like make up for the fact that I have to get so close and personal. In fact, maybe I can do like a healer plus warrior build. Like maybe I can do like a big healer build with like warriors backing up. So maybe it can actually be a healer focused build to make this like run a bit more interesting. Because healer builds are always kind of funny if you like get the right perks. Because I know there's like a perk that makes it so every time you pick up a healing orb, it shoots a bunch of projectiles. So it could be really funny if you have like a whole army of healers. Plus that perk, you'll be like picking up like humongous amounts of healing orbs across the map. They're all spawning a bunch of projectiles. So it's just like projectiles going crazy everywhere. So they don't do a lot of damage. So, but it's still funny to see. Not very strong, but funny. Got a ranged guy, a little unfortunate to have to kill with a warrior considering he has to get so close, which puts you in danger of getting hit, like I just did. This puts you a bit more danger of being hit when you're using a warrior build. Especially when you don't have like a bunch of warriors to like buff up your defense. Because I'm pretty sure, if I remember, like the perk for having a bunch of warriors is like extra defense to all your warriors, if I'm remembering correctly. Actually, I can go check right now after this video clear. Yep, it is. Yeah, if you have 3 warriors plus 25 defense to all allied warriors. Yep. Oh, another swordsman. So now I'm on level 3. Hopefully I get a perk that either A, helps my healers, because I'm probably going to get healers, or B, helps my warrior. Let's hope I get a good perk. Ooh, that was a good hit there. Hit all of them at once. My attack. But yeah, since I'm doing a warrior build, I gotta be like really on my A game when it comes to dodging, because I gotta get like super up and close and personal to all the enemies. So I gotta be like super focused on my dodging. Especially when there's like these green enemies, because the fact that these green enemies enrage all the enemies is extra dangerous considering I'm so close to them now. Because I can't keep my distance since I'm using a warrior. Okay, what do I get? And none of these have to do with warriors, so that's a reroll. And none of these have to do with warriors, so that's another reroll. That's a lot of money I'm losing, so that's unfortunate. And none of these also have to do with warriors, unfortunate. I guess I'll take heavy impact because I'm pretty sure, isn't one of the warriors like, I think there is a warrior who's also like a nuker, so he'll like send all the units backwards. So it'll be like useful one day. This ability will one day be useful, or I could sell it if I have to, because I think you can sell perks. I can't remember if you can or not, but I think you can. And now I got a cleric to help heal me up though, so I don't gotta worry about my warrior like taking too much damage and getting in like a bad position, because now I can just heal. I do hope I get more warriors soon though, and more healers, so I can go for a warrior healer build. But that's all just luck on whether you get the right units. Like honestly, the best way to determine the lifetime of a run and how well that run's gonna go is whether or not I'm instantly getting a bunch of units for my build. Because if I'm not getting a bunch of units for that build immediately, that might be a cursed run, honestly. Like almost every time that I only get like 1 unit for that build for like until the first boss, that usually that run doesn't go very long. Usually not. Usually it kind of dies. Though sometimes it can survive for a bit longer, especially if right after the first boss now you start getting units for the build, but sometimes that won't happen. So you gotta really hope you actually get the units that fit the build, and not just like a bunch of random merchants 10 times in a row, and like mages. Like I need an actual warrior, not a mage again. Get that heal. My warrior's low in health. The boss should be coming up soon, so I'd like a bit more damage. If I have to, I'll buy units from other classes just to buff my damage up a bit temporarily until I sell them again to get more warriors later. But I'd rather not have to buy other units from other classes, I'd rather just get warriors. But it seems that I'm gonna have to do that because there's no more warriors here. There's a cleric, which is nice, but no warriors. So I'm gonna buy a archer and a arcanist to buff up to help back up my warrior until I can get more warriors to help him. Time to kill the elite. Slowly. Ooh, that's a lot of damage there. I just took a lot of damage. Better heal up. Ooh, that's a lot of damage too. Getting cut off a bit. Please don't kill my units. That guy's super low in health. My cleric, I think, is super low in health. And also my ranger. Please heal up. Circle back around to this health orb so I don't die. Don't die, don't die. Ooh, that's a lot of damage. Okay, I just lost my cleric and my ranger and my arcanist. Okay, this is a little bad. I don't really like having just a single warrior for the boss battle because that means having to get super close to the boss, which can be a bit dangerous, considering the boss can do a lot of contact damage essentially. Also, the warrior just doesn't do that much damage by itself to the boss. Plus, this is the boss that enrages units, so it's kind of dangerous to be too close to it. Like that. Where it just enraged all those units right into my merchant, killing it. That's why I don't like to be too near it. I am about to die, so that's bad. My warrior has like no health and is dead. Okay, that is an unfortunate run for today. Let's see if I can get another one that's good. Well, none of them were good, but let's see if I can get one that is good. No, none of these are very good. I don't want a magician run because I literally just said I want something interesting. Something I haven't done before. Barbarian, cursor, warrior. That's interesting. Because I don't want to do a mage run. I don't want to do a rogue run. And I don't want to do range run because they're all very similar to what I won with last time. Like last time I won with a ranger. Warriors, mages, I'm not warriors. Mages and rogues are kind of similar to rangers, as they're kind of like just similar in the way they attack. In a way. So I'd rather use something a bit more unique for this win. Just go ahead and melee these guys. It's only the first level. So once again, I'm going for another ranger run. So hopefully it goes good. Luckily though, this warrior is a bit more interesting with the fact that like he makes all the units like go like ah, he makes all like the enemies get scared and like run in a circle whenever he hits them. So that makes him a little bit more interesting. Though he does attack super slow, so he kind of needs somebody to help him. He can't really do much on his own, it seems. He's a little too slow at attacking. Okay. It's kind of funny seeing all those little units run around in a circle after getting hit. But this guy's definitely way too... Oh, please don't die, please don't die. Okay, no, he survived. Yeah, they're a little slow. He's a little too slow at attacking. I need somebody to back him up. And none of these are... Unfortunately, none of them are warriors. But I do have a cleric that can heal him. And I think I'll have to buy an archer or something. Even though I don't want to get one this early. I'd rather wait for warriors. He just needs a bit of damage to back him up because this guy is super slow at attacking. He's not very fast. It'll take him a year to kill these units on its own. Though the archer isn't much better. The archer's also pretty slow as well, but at least it's pretty low at damage. Like the archer's very fast at attacking, but not very fast at, well, doing damage. But it's better than just having the Juggernaut by himself. Slowly clearing these guys out. And healing. And healing and healing and healing. Because I need some heals. So my ranger doesn't die. Go ahead and clear these guys up using my extra defense warrior who can take a lot more hits. Don't let them die though, please. Please don't die. Okay, I got healed. Okay, now just clear it up. Just go ahead and clear all this wave. And arena clear. Anything good now? Man, I'm not getting very good power-ups today, huh? Curse applies Doom. I'll get Whispers of Doom. If I'm doing like a curse build, potentially, I'll do that. I'm not getting anything that fits either a curse build or a warrior build, huh? Unfortunate. I'm only got that single Juggernaut by himself, nobody else to help. Which is unfortunate considering I just got a curse power up. I would have liked somebody who could also apply curses to help him, like a Jester or a... What was the guy I literally just had? I can't remember his name. Swarmer, like the Swarmer guy. And whatever curse and whatever other cursors exist, I don't really remember them. I know there's one that's like a merchant, or the mercenary class. The one who like makes people fall into debt, like makes the unit curse them with debt. I know there's also one like that. But I ain't got any of those yet. Only the single Juggernaut. He's the only cursor I have. And I would like more than just him. So. Kill the green guy so we can't enrage everybody. And let me heal up first. Before the next wave starts. Wait, no, this is the final wave. Arena clear. Ooh, a cursor. When I need... Oh, this one doesn't do damage, though. But, you know, he can still help apply the Whispers of Doom. He can still apply Doom stacks, though, so it's not bad. And plus, since I have 2 cursors, the max curse target ally cursors decreases by 1. Also, I'll buy another cleric. Oh, and a swordsman. So now I also have a warrior build going, too. Actually, I'll put him back here so that they're like... Both warriors are kind of like defending both sides with their extra HP. Though I don't know if they do have extra HP and defense yet until they get to their first perk. Like, I don't know if they naturally have more or not. I can't remember. Boom. Oh, don't get spawned on top of. Be careful. This curse ability, this like silencer should be nice to deal with, you know, like the orange guys and the blue guys and the green guys and, you know, all the units with their special abilities. And then it doesn't target the enemy that literally has special ability. Yeah, it seems to be the problem though, is it just targets random enemies. So sometimes it'll just target the red guys who have no special abilities and not, you know, the blue guy who has a special ability. Which is unfortunate. As I'd rather the silencer who disables special abilities, you know, be targeting the units with special abilities, which it did here. It did do it this time. It disabled the range guy. But sometimes it misses. It just gets all the red guys instead of the actual ones with special abilities. Any other cursors? No, just a cryomancer. Next level. No more cursors yet. Okay, now we're on the boss. Let's see how much damage we can do. We should be able to like kind of do a lot of damage using Doom, considering we'll be able to like apply a bunch of curses over time, considering how long the boss will be alive, considering his high health. So we should be able to get like, multiple Dooms off of onto the boss. Plus, I think because of the silencer ability, we should be able to stop the boss from using his like special ability too, which is nice. So actually, now the silencer is actually being kind of good. It's actually great against like bosses. Because now the boss can't like enrage units anymore. So now the silencer is actually coming into use. Though it didn't stop that green guy, though, unfortunately. Slowly whittling away the boss's health. Trying not to have all my units die. I think my swordsman's taking a decent amount of damage, so I should go ahead and pick up a health ward. Yeah, he's taking a lot of damage. Gotta be careful. Okay, now he's a bit more healed up, so it should be good. Should be good. I do want a curse unit that can actually do a lot more damage, because the 2 curse units I have don't actually do damage of their own. Like, they can like do damage using like that, you know, Whispers of Doom perk I have if they apply enough curse stacks. But they don't like personally their ability itself do damage, like curse wise. Because the barbarian, oh, so it's not actually a Juggernaut, it's a barbarian. The barbarian, he does damage with his attack, but his curses don't do damage. They just stun. And the silencer, his curses don't do damage, they just silence. So I want something to actually do damage with its curses. Also, I'd like to get one of the other curse abilities as well. That'd also be good. Though I haven't gotten one yet. Please let me get one, please. Plus defense to all allies when a warrior's hit. That actually might be nice. I'll get that. I'd rather a cursor, but you know, something. And level 7. We finally got past the first boss this video. I don't know what's happened with those like first 2 runs today. The first 2 runs were going pretty badly. The fact I couldn't even beat the first boss. But it's good now. Now I'm past the first boss, which is honestly the big first hurdle. Like if you can beat the first boss, you probably can beat the second, third boss, because beating the first boss gives you like the time you need to like actually fully get your build going. Because sometimes by like the first boss, it's kind of hard to get your build going before the first boss, because you just don't have enough time, you know, get units, plus your shop level's so high, it's so low, I mean, that you can't really get like the rare units, so that makes it even harder to like get your build going, because sometimes like after you get like the first few cheap units for a build, so if you want to like get that build going even farther, you start getting the rare like expensive units, but it's hard to do when your shop level's so low. But once you beat the first boss, your shop level's higher, so you're able to like actually start getting your build. So once you beat the first boss, you're usually pretty good, in a good position. Like usually the first boss is like the first hurdle to like really test whether or not this run is gonna make it. But if you make the first boss, you're probably good. As long as you don't, you know, run into the enemies too much and mess up, which can't happen. And talking about running into enemies, I was so busy like drinking my drink over here real quick that I actually ran right into an enemy. Like I wasn't even noticing that my snake was just hitting the enemies. I was too busy like drinking my drink. Oh, Juggernaut. Talking about the Juggernaut. Yeah, I kept calling this guy the Juggernaut, but he wasn't even a Juggernaut. It was a barbarian. But now I do actually have a Juggernaut. So am I going for a curse build or a warrior build? Maybe both at the same time, perhaps. Oh, another swordsman. It's kind of weird not seeing a merchant. Usually I have a merchant 90% of the time. It's kind of weird not having one. Oh, orange guy, be careful that he doesn't run into me. Be careful about that. Gotta be careful. Oh my god, that guy got flinged like across the world by that warrior. He's in a whole other galaxy now. Be careful that ranged unit. Don't let him like shotgun all his shots into me. Okay, he did do exactly that. He did a lot of damage to my Arcanist, who just died, unfortunately. Oh my god, those guys are getting flinged like crazy by the Juggernaut. He's flinging them across the map. Silencer, please silence the guy before he runs into me. Or not, I guess. Silencer isn't... Wait, I don't even have the silencer. No, that blue guy wasn't an Arcanist. He was a silencer. I was getting confused with my last run where I had an Arcanist. Yeah, that wasn't a Arcanist. That was literally the silencer. No wonder that guy didn't get silenced, and the silencer was dead. Finish up these guys. Kill them. Heal up a bit. So I wonder if that perk I got that says like every time your warrior gets hit, you get plus 4% like defense stuff. I wonder, does that like stack infinitely for this like each level? Because if so, like, couldn't you just like get hit so much and like keep healing that like your units just become like invincible because they have so much defense for that level? I wonder. Forcer, nope, none of these fit. Okay, yeah, but it wasn't a Arcanist, it was a sorcerer. I mean, it was a silencer. Oh, if you get this guy to level 3, his curse actually does damage now. Cool. Man, I kind of want a merchant now, so I can like actually start making interest, because I have like a lot of money now, so I'd like to get that extra interest from the merchant. Because you make interest without the merchant, but it's only up to like 25 gold. Like you only make like 1 gold per 5 gold up to 25 gold. If you want to be making like extra gold every 10 gold up to 100 gold, you need to get a merchant, so you get all that juicy interest. But unfortunately, I don't have one, which is strange, because usually merchants are super common. Like, usually I get one with like my first or second unit, because they're that common. Like usually they're like the guaranteed unit. Like you guarantee know you're about to get a merchant, because they're just so common. These silence the shooting guys who doesn't shoot to me. Heal up as well. Heal all my health. Man, they're getting flinged across the map by my Juggernaut. He's flinging them all around. They're getting sent into space. And into me. And dealing damage to me as well. It seems his attack can sometimes backfire by flinging the enemies into the wall and then back at you. Okay, please kill the ranged unit so it doesn't hurt me anymore. Which is doing exactly that right now. Please don't hit me. And hit me. Man, I'm losing I lost a lot of my units, which is unfortunate. I only got my, Juggernaut and Barbarian, who don't do that much damage on their own, unfortunately. Also, I gotta heal. I'm taking a lot of damage. Be careful. Knock this ranger out of the way so he doesn't hit me with his shots. And I gotta keep healing. Keep on healing, because my health's omega low. Please dodge. Good. Dodge, dodge, dodge. Heal up again. Wait for him to shoot first so I can dodge. And now I can go on to attack. Arena clear. What do I want? Man, none of these fit the build again. I really just need stuff that actually fit the build. None of these are fitting the build. Oh, enemies taking DOT have less defense. That actually might be good, considering I'm doing curse stuff. Though I don't actually have a lot of curse units that actually deal damage and not just other effects. Outlaw. It's a warrior that throws a fan of knives. Now I have 4 warriors. Got the warrior build going on. Bro, up with this guy here. Man, where's that merchant? Huh, that merchant's still in here. Also, I forgot to, I should have gotten that cleric, actually. Whoops. I'm still so desperately looking to try to get that merchant. I need that merchant so desperately. I really want that interest. I want that money to start raking in. But I can't find them, despite him usually being super easy to get. Which is super sad. As how am I supposed to make humongous amounts of money without him? Like, that's usually how I get super strong, is like, once I get to like 100 money, I start getting super strong, because like every turn I'm making so much interest by having like $100 and getting all the interest off of that, getting the max interest. That usually lets me start like buying humongous amounts of units. And actually like start re-rolling a bunch and stuff. And like upgrading all my perks. But I can't do that because I don't got the merchant yet. Oh where has the merchant gone? Oh where has he gone? I don't know. Oh, I'm starting to get cornered. Hey, stop that. Taking a lot of damage there. Let me heal up, please. Oh, it's arena clear though, so that doesn't matter. Arena clear. Yeah, look, I only have 5 interest there. Like, that's pathetic interest. Ooh, barbarian. So I'm gonna start like just re-rolling, hoping I can like usually I want to save my money, but like I don't have the merchant, so like just let me find him, please. Where is he? He's like, okay, here he is. Now I'm gonna start saving up money. Now that I've actually gotten the merchant this time. I don't know what's happening with him, dude. He just like disappeared for so long. It's been so long since I've seen the merchant because he just disappeared for some reason. I don't know what's happening with him though. He's usually so common. But he's here now, so it's all fine. He came back to us eventually. Man, my snake is getting super long now. I wonder how many new game pluses there are. Like how big can your snake eventually get? Like how many new game pluses can you get? Can you get up to like 20 units on your snake or something crazy? Or maybe even more? Like get like 30 units on your snake? How crazy can it get? Man, this guy's like super far away. I still don't know what the yellow units do. Or what did they do? I still don't know the yellow enemies for sure. Need to heal up. I just took a bit of damage. A bit more damage than I would have liked. Ooh, that charge guy's got to charge into me, but luckily the silencer silenced him, stopping him from doing his great charge right into the middle of my snake. Which is quite useful. Man, that Juggernaut keeps just flinging the units like crazy, dude. Oh, look at all that interest coming in now. Okay, yeah, this is the guy I was talking about who's like, curses the enemies with debt. Oh, and because this guy's a mercenary, and the merchant's mercenary, now I have like a merchant build kind of going where I have an 8% chance for enemies to drop gold, which is cool. And nice. Now I'm on the second elite, the blue elite, who luckily shouldn't be able to like really use their powers too much now that I got a silencer during this build. So that they should be pretty useless. They shouldn't be able to drop, well actually they just did drop one of the projectiles. But that's just unfortunate timing of the sorcerer's the silencer's ability is not always being on. But they still shouldn't be able to use it as much at least. Well, their health is super low. I think it's they got that. Now I have a cursor that actually does damage. Now they got like the debt person. What's it called? Assured. Oh my god, everybody's dying, dude. I started taking crazy damage. What's happening there? Luckily the boss is dead, but I don't know what's happening there. Oh, gold. Yeah, I started taking crazy damage at the end. Like I started getting cut off so much. But it's okay, because I killed the boss. And I got a nice bit of gold too with it. Max curse targets to ally cursors. Ooh, a curse build item. So now I gotta figure out, am I going for a curse build more? Or am I going for more of a warrior build? I mean, I could probably do both. But that also means I have to give up, I might have to give up more like healer stuff as well. So technically I have more room than I think. Because I have a like an archer that doesn't fit any to build at all that I could sell eventually. I'm not gonna sell them yet because I have nothing to replace them with. But I will sell them soon. I'll sell them once I get another like cursed or warrior unit to replace it with. Yeah, now I got like a full curse build and warrior build going on now. And a merchant build. I mean mercenary build. And I got like, and now enemies drop gold, so I might give myself a nice little extra bit of gold, which will help me buy a lot more units and upgrade my perks and stuff. Ooh, like look at that piece of gold. Nice. And this heal. My snake is super long right now. It's gigantic. Which is kind of bad because it means it's a lot easier to hit by the enemies. It's a lot harder to dodge. But it just looks cool. It looks all these little colors and look how long it is. It just looks cool. Silencer, please silence the ranged enemy so he doesn't shoot at me. Or not, and now the debtor, now the Asur died because the silencer is not doing his job properly. What are you doing? I literally just got a perk that increases your max curse targets. How are you not able to get them? Oh my god, and our unit died too. Yeah, it seems this build's weakness is actually like the ranged enemies, because the problem is because so many of my units have like close range attacks, because like a lot of my units are warriors, I'm like really weak to the ranged enemies. Like I'm getting owned right now. I'm about to die. Oh my god. No, please heal. Okay. Note to self. Ranged enemies are absolutely the bane of warrior runs. Like, they absolutely kill warrior runs because you just have to get so close to them and you just can't kill them from far. Well, that's gonna be it for this video. So if you like this video, like, comment, and subscribe. Bye.